Here are your Wichita State University digital signage announcements for Thursday, January 8, 2026. There are 38 signs for today. Enroll now. Spring classes, Power and Art History, ARTH 125C Power, Propaganda, Political Intrigue. Discover how art and architecture shaped politics, religion and society. Visit wichita.edu/enroll. Enroll now. Spring classes, Diplomacy and Negotiation, POLS 361. Peek behind the political curtains in this course, which explores the strategies, psychology and cultural and political pressures that drive high-level negotiations. Visit wichita.edu/enroll. Student tickets available now for men's basketball versus DePaul on Saturday, December 13th. Wichita State men's basketball hosts DePaul in a huge non-conference Saturday morning showdown at Charles Koch Arena on Saturday, December 13th. Tip-off is at 11 a.m. Bring a new stuffed animal to throw onto the court at halftime during our annual teddy bear toss. Donations benefit local youth in the Shocker neighborhood. Claim your ticket now for no cost at goshockers.com/student-tickets. Enroll now. Spring classes, Exploring the World of Business, BADM 100. Let's get down to business with this overview of business innovation, how markets operate, entrepreneurial activities and socially responsible business decisions. Visit wichita.edu/enroll. Kurzweil 3000. Kurzweil 3000 powerful reading, writing, and studying tools for all WSU students to use. Text-to-speech, browser extension, study tools, writing support, interactive notes, markup tools, simple login process. Visit kurzweil3000.com. Click quote sign in with Microsoft, unquote. Use your WSU login credentials to get started. Questions, email osat@wichita.edu or call 316-978-3309. Enroll now for spring classes. Visit wichita.edu/enroll. Enroll now. Spring classes, Foundational Human Anatomy and Physiology, HS290. The foot bone is connected to the heel bone. The heel bone is connected to the. Learn the answer to this and so much more about the amazing human body in this anatomically awesome class. Visit wichita.edu/enroll. Mortarboard National College Honor Society applications open. Applications are now open for Mortarboard, the National College Honor Society. They're looking for rising juniors and seniors who have at least a 3.3 GPA, who show strong leadership and academic excellence, and who are committed to community service. If that sounds like you, you can scan the QR code or visit their Instagram account at mortarboard_WSU to apply. Applications close on January 18th. Build your financial confidence this spring with Shocker Financial Wellness. Shocker Financial Wellness is hosting a series of free Cool Mean Joe workshops designed to help you strengthen your money management skills and plan for your future. Each session takes place from 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. in RSC 142 and focuses on practical, real-life financial topics. Learn how to eat well on a budget, understand credit and loans, get started with investing, and navigate major financial decisions through the game of life. Current Wichita State students who attend 3 out of 4 Shocker Financial Wellness workshops and complete one peer coaching appointment by Friday, May 1st will be entered into a drawing for a fall 2026 tuition scholarship, non-renewable and in-state value only. WooLug Record Sale. The Wichita State University Linux Users Group is hosting a daily record sale from 3 to 6 p.m., Mondays through Saturdays until Saturday, December 20th. Come and see us in Beggs Hall on the second floor. Records are selling for as little as $1. Enroll in Philosophy 225, Ways of Being in the World for the spring 2026 semester. Philosophy 225, Ways of Being in the World provides an introduction to worldviews and philosophical thought of indigenous people of North America, also known as Turtle Island. Emphasis is on understanding, quote, a different way of viewing and being in the world, unquote, by reading, listening to, viewing and discussing selected works of Native American First Nations American Indians, Métis, and Inuit authors and speakers. Works are related to areas of philosophy such as the nature of philosophy, philosophy of religion, metaphysics, epistemology and ethics. This course meets on Mondays and Wednesdays from 2 p.m. to 3:15 p.m. during the spring 2026 and is taught by Dr. Susan Starrett, with special guest instructor Kelly Berry. For more information, please contact Dr. Starrett at susanstarrett@wichita.edu. Hip-hop for health, wellness and expression. Wichita State is offering a hip-hop class in spring 2026 focused on health, wellness, and self-expression. This high-energy course, listed as DANK 130V, meets Mondays and Wednesdays from 11 to 12:30. It's designed for college students who want to stay active, reduce stress, and express themselves through music and movement. No dance experience is needed, just bring your energy and creativity. The class also helps build confidence, improve fitness, and connect with others in a fun, supportive environment. Enroll now. Spring classes, emerging technologies, HNRS 3652 AI or not to AI? That is one of the questions you'll be pontificating in this class. Learn about AI, VR and AR as well as the challenges and solutions they create. P.S. You do not need to be an honors student to take a class in the Cohen Honors College. Visit wichita.edu/enroll. Enroll in Philosophy 325. Formal Logic for the spring 2026 semester. Philosophy 325. Formal Logic, CRN 21051. Takes a deep dive into systems of formal logic, including sentential and predicate logics. Special emphasis is put on using these systems in the analysis of arguments. Formal logic shows us how to bring rigor to our reasoning. Unveils the formal structure behind algorithms and programming languages in computer science, and reveals universal semantic and syntactical features behind natural languages. This course meets on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 11 a.m. to 12:15 p.m. in Fisk Hall 209 and is taught by Dr. Angela Sager. Philosophy 125, Introductory Logic is a prerequisite for this course. For more information, please contact Dr. Sager at angelasager@wichita.edu. Find your ensemble. Find your community. You don't have to be a music major to make music at Wichita State University. Students from across campus are invited to sing, play and perform in School of Music ensembles that welcome participants from every academic discipline. Whether music has been part of your life for years or something you are ready to return to, there is a place for you here. Non-music majors can participate in concert bands, athletic bands, choirs, jazz bands, opera theater and the symphony orchestra. All ensembles offer zero-credit options, allowing students to participate without increasing their tuition or academic load. Making music can help manage stress, build community and keep creativity central to your college experience. No matter your major, you belong in music at Wichita State. Explore ensemble options at wichita.edu/ensembles. Enroll now. Spring classes. Social robotics. Signage 727A. From robot pets to hospital helpers, this class digs into what happens when machines learn to play nice with humans. No robot uprising required. Visit wichita.edu/enroll. Free basketball with $100 purchase from Coke-Arena Shocker Store. Shop the Coke-Arena Shocker Store during men's basketball games and receive a free basketball with $100 purchase. While supplies last, merchandise subtotal must be $100 or greater. Go Shockers! Enroll now. Spring classes, Wicked, Perspectives from Us. FYPF 102B. Consider this your chance to defy gravity academically. Dive into power, identity and perspective through the lens of Wicked. Visit wichita.edu/enroll. Enroll now. Spring classes, Introduction to Modern Astronomy. PHYS 195. Black holes, quasars, distant stars. There's a whole lot of drama happening in the skies above us, and this class attempts to make sense of it. Visit wichita.edu/enroll. Enroll now. Spring classes, Young Adult Literature. ENG L325. This class is for anyone who has ever stayed up way too late reading just one more chapter. Dive into your stories across all types of genres. Visit wichita.edu/enroll. Wichita Tri-Delta Continuous Open Bidding. Wichita Tri-Delta is looking for new members. If you value truth, friendship, and self-sacrifice, go ahead and fill out the interest form. wichita.edu/Tri-Delta. RSVP for Building Bridges Workshop Series, Spanish Language, Culture and Creating Welcoming Spaces in an Emerging Hispanic Serving Institution. All WSU faculty and staff are invited to attend the Corbin Connect Building Bridges Workshop Series, Spanish Language, Culture and Creating Welcoming Spaces in an Emerging Hispanic Serving Institution. Dates are Friday, February 6th for Session 1, Friday, February 13th for Session 2, Friday, February 20th for Session 3, Friday, February 27th for Session 4. All sessions are from 1 to 2:30 p.m. in Room 265 Radigan Student Center, the Lucas Room. RSVP by Monday, January 26th at wichita.edu/buildingbridges RSVP. Discover the secrets of ABLA Library. Library Tour and Orientation 3:30–4:30 p.m. on Tuesday, February 3rd. Explore the library's secrets in a tour of ABLA Library. Meet by the circulation desk for a tour of 24-hour study room and other study areas, tech hub, other services, collections, and spaces throughout ABLA Library. After the tour, in room 217, we will explore the library website, locate online articles and books through Smart Search, A to Z databases page and interlibrary loan, and identify your personal librarian. RSVP is available in the library events calendar. While not required, it will provide you with an email reminder the day before the event. This event is part of Welcome a Fest and Savvy Scholar workshops. Enroll now. Spring classes, bowling, HPS 102C need a class to round out your semester schedule. Put a pin in this one. Do you see what we did there? This class meets at the RSC and it's a great way to get in some light exercise between your more intense classes. Visit wichita.edu/enroll. Submit your events for Welcome a Fest 2026. Welcome a Fest takes place during the first 4 weeks of the fall and spring semesters and features dozens of activities. Popular programs awaiting new and returning shockers include Winter Welcome, the Involvement Fair, and much more. Hosted by various student groups and campus departments, most events are free and give all students a chance to get acquainted with each other, learn their way around campus, and find ways to connect with the community. Submit your events to be featured as part of the Welcome a Fest schedule. The deadline to register your event is 5 p.m. on Wednesday, December 3rd. Visit wichita.edu/welcomeafest for more information. Take a study break at Mortarboard's holiday party. Students are encouraged to attend Mortarboard's holiday party on Thursday, December 4th from 6 to 8 p.m. in RSC 264. Free pizza, snacks, and hot cocoa will be provided. Enroll now. Spring classes, styles of jazz, MUSC 346 ragtime, bebop, swing, fusion. This class has more range than a sax solo. Explore every era of jazz with a drummer who knows the rhythm from the inside out. Visit wichita.edu/enroll. Enroll now. Spring classes, young adult literature, ENG space L space 332. This class is for anyone who has ever stayed up way too late reading just one more chapter. Dive into your stories across all types of genres. Visit wichita.edu/enroll. Enroll now. Spring classes, Intro to Digital Filmmaking, MART 103 Lights, Camera and You. Learn about cameras, lighting, audio and post-production from a working digital producer as you build the skills to tell stories that stick. Visit wichita.edu/enroll. Enroll in Philosophy 331 Ancient Greek Philosophy for the Spring 2026 semester. Philosophy 331 is a general education humanities course. It examines the development of Greek philosophy in its major phases, including an exploration of the Milesian and Eleatic traditions, Pythagoras, the atomists, the pluralists, the sophists, Socrates, Plato and Aristotle. Course topics include knowledge, goodness, love, justice, reality, and virtue. This course is interesting in its own right, and it provides crucial background to help you understand much of the Western intellectual tradition. Philosophy 331 meets during the spring 2026 semester on Mondays and Wednesdays from 9:30 a.m. to 10:45 a.m. and is taught by Dr. Pat Bondi. For more information, please email Dr. Bondi at patrickbondi@wichita.edu. Enroll in Philosophy 352, Contemporary Chinese Philosophy for the Spring 2026 semester. Philosophy 352, Contemporary Chinese Philosophy. CRN 21057 explores the evolution of Chinese thought from the late 19th century to today, examines key philosophical movements during China's cultural transformation, including the Republican Revolution, Maoist ideology, and post-Mao reforms. Discover how modern Chinese thinkers reinterpret ancient traditions while engaging with Western ideas to shape their visions of a harmonious society. This course meets on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 12:30 p.m. to 1:45 p.m. in Fisk Hall 209 during the spring 2026 semester and is taught by Dr. Zirfan Liu. For more information, please contact Dr. Liu at zirfanliu@wichita.edu. Library Research Award Informational Session for Students. Library Research Award Informational Session for Students 11:30 a.m., 12 p.m. on Thursday, February 12th. The Library Research Award recognizes students who have effectively utilized university libraries' resources for their research or creative projects during the past academic year, summer through spring semesters. There are $2 1,000 prizes, one for undergraduate students and one for graduate students, awarded annually at the conclusion of the spring semester. No need to have a completed project before you apply. Come to this informational session to help you plan how you should proceed with assignments and research projects this semester. Learn more about this financial award on the web guide. Workshop held as a hybrid session, virtual and in-person, in room 225 seminar room, ABLA Library. Registration, found in the library website's events calendar, is required for the virtual link and optional for in-person attendance. Those who register will get a reminder 48 hours before the event. This event is included in the Welcome a Fest calendar. Enroll now. Spring classes, Introduction to Game Design. Mart 104. If you've ever stood up from your game console and yelled, "I could design a better game than this," here's your chance to prove it. Build stories, mechanics, and player experiences from the ground up. Visit wichita.edu/enroll. Enroll now. Spring classes, Dynamic Universe. HNRS 153B. The sun, the stars, the galaxies, and beyond. All that crammed into one class gives you a real big bang for your buck. You do not need to be an honors student to take a class in the Cohen Honors College. Visit wichita.edu/enroll. Enroll now. Spring classes, Philosophy of Medicine. PHIL 410. This class tackles the big questions behind modern medicine. What counts as a disease? Who decides? And how do we balance data, judgment, and the human experience? How will AI change healthcare? Visit wichita.edu/enroll. Enroll now. Spring classes, Emerging Technologies. HNRS 365. To AI or not to AI? That is one of the questions you'll be pontificating in this class. Learn about AI, VR, and AR, as well as the challenges and solutions they create. You do not need to be an honors student to take a class in the Cohen Honors College. Visit wichita.edu/enroll. Enroll now. Spring classes, Introduction to the Education Profession. CI 270. Think you've got what it takes to mold young minds? Find out in a class that explores how schools operate, expectations for teachers, and working in schools. Visit wichita.edu/enroll. Enroll now. Spring classes, The Entrepreneurial Experience. ENTR 310. Think you have what it takes to be a pioneer in the world of business? This class explores the entrepreneurial mentality and philosophy toward risk-taking, innovation, and creativity. Visit wichita.edu/enroll. That's all of the digital signage announcements for Thursday, January 8, 2026.